Hey there folks, welcome back to Hand of Fate. We are in the middle of our Endless run. We started as the Soldier class and promptly lost our helmet if you didn't watch the video before this. And we're on the 6th level. Let's see what I can tell you. We have a pretty decent sword and a couple left over. We immediately lost our good armor right at the beginning of the run. Sorry. Got a few blessings, a few curses, but we got rid of the bad ones. And we have a better chance of getting the correct card in the chance events. That's a good word. Due to our helm. Of course, we have a normal shield, and that's the Hag's Wrap, so we curse the things that we attack. So, nothing thrilling. We've gotten a few tokens. Hopefully we die.
The words of wizards. Those
so that
who
we can
do
see
not
them.
generally regret it.
But alright, something new. The Dark Crystal.
We play for a token now.
Don't we always? You're passing a tower in a deep forest when a wizard appears. I'm checking out his name before I have to say it. I am Bizagra, the wizard, and I have a proposition for you, adventurer. I've located a powerful dark crystal, but the cave that holds it is infested with lava golems. The primitive brutes sense its great presence, but are unable to utilize it. If you go and clear the cave for me, I will fashion the gem into a magical device with miraculous healing properties, which we may both use in the future. Alright, I remember turning this down in the past. So what say you, ruffian? Will you aid me and yourself? Absolutely. Do not tarry. I anticipate your victory and swift return. Oh. Well, that makes me feel like an idiot for turning it down last time. We just get the token right now. Okay. The Lizard Dome. One night you're captured by lizardmen and brought before their king. Stripped of your equipment, you must choose an opponent to fight in their underground arena. We get to choose it? 2 of Scales and the Jack of Plague. I'm gonna gamble. Oh. Yeah, okay. I guess no matter what, we would have gotten the 2 of Scales. Less worrisome. Yeah, you can come to me. We don't have a shield. It seems we can still break their defenses because we have a kick, but... Instead of being mad at me for killing their friends, they reward me. Lizard King is a dick. Alright. We're set free, and we promptly make sure everything is equipped. Because I've made that. I don't know how I could have screwed that up in the past, but I'm pretty sure I did. While exploring a dungeon, we see a treasure chest at the end of a hall. Do we approach it? Of course we do. Alright. Well, we've got a 33% chance of getting it wrong. Silent Hall. No poison. Now. Absolutely attempt to pry it open. Oh god. It only works on the regular failures. Hilarious. As you approach, the chest growls and then bites you. Okay. Ah, the 5% max health we just got, we lose. Back to 90. And then, hilariously, up to 105. Oh, this is cool. Can we actually, like, fight it? Creature stands up on 2 feet and attempts to consume you. I was gonna make a mimic joke, but I guess it did it for me. pick the red one. Strikes us twice before we escape its reach. 10 health.
Ha!
10 max health. Alright. That was just a cluster. Thanks for laughing, by the way. Appreciate that. The Dark Dweller in the Tavern Wager. That's okay. Just go get
Nothing more
cursed.
pleasing than the smell of salt water and the rush of wind, is there?
What have you got for us? Alright. Jack of Scales is the scariest thing in there. A trap. We lost 3 food. We'll be okay.
Think about the way we play this game. You continue to die, yet we reset the board each time. One has to wonder how it is possible to truly lose.
A vortex of sorcery summons you to the side of a strange magician. Protect me, fool, he calls over his shoulder as he flees. You are compelled to obey. Jack of Dust and 2 of Scales? I feel okay with that. I say that kind of forgetting that if you choose a member of the court, they bring friends with them. I got hit by the bomb too, like an absolute idiot. Pride myself in my idiocy sometimes. Alright, no more worries about that. Down you go. We'll get quite a bit of health back on the next step. Or just now. Alright. Alright, that 4 gold. Some more rings. Hey, okay.
Again, a token is at stake.
I'm sure it'll bring us soldier's training too, but you arrive outside the barracks where you're approached by a sword liege of the Duke's army. You look good with a weapon. Get in here and show these wastrels how to survive on the field of battle. Absolutely. We've rounded up some local brigands for you to practice on. Alright, yeah. Just murder these folks and show other people how murder is done. Yes. No?
More rats.
I want to see you chain
More
together
swarms.
up to 15 combo. Okay. I now wish I'd chosen something else, but... Ah, crap, there it went. Did we do it? We didn't have to win, we just had to get up to 15? Okay. Thanks for your services, soldier. We need well-trained fighters in times like these. I can't offer you much payment, but go see Gerald at our stores and he'll see what we might be able to spare. Food, okay. Let's keep this going then. I'm pretty sure dungeon level 7 is not like a huge score, but let's keep it going. I will boldly enter the cave, shelter of a storm. You yell a challenge into the darkness and stride confidently into the cave, weapon at the ready. Skulls and Plague. We no longer have that mace, but I don't think it matters. Hate those things. Rats first. Seeing as rats can't regenerate. Guess the skeletons chose not to regenerate as well. I like that. Maybe if they're cursed, they can. It's probably not true, but. Alright, 3 food, 2 health, and 3 gold. And 4 more gold. Awesome.
Now, this is my kind of travel.
Through a portal. Okay. Okay. What's gonna happen? Did that say 8 of plague? Well, that's a first. Whatever. Bandits. Ah, they
The
move and
deeper you
attack
go,
faster.
the harder things become.
I like things like that. Those are just kind of like, if you do bad, then you get hurt more. I can live with that.
All the world is a game board, and us men and women merely players.
Oh, healer. Okay.
I alone do not play. I maintain the rules.
Okay.
You have choices, and I have predestination. Your choices
Oh, I thought you'd stop
are
talking.
merely a rediscovery of that which you already know.
Okay. Do we? You know
I'm
what?
sure you're
5
grateful
food.
for
Just because
that.
we're here. That's it. I actually kind of want the money to see if we can buy some cool stuff in the future. The old graveyard and hunting ratmen. Nah, how about a curse?
Caves and caverns. One cannot
Curse me,
hope
buddy.
to find
Make it worse.
adventure without a little delving now.
$5 gold. Yep.
Your currency is spent, your memories tattered and torn, formed into mere cards for us to play with.
While traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of her homestead. You there! Ugh. Really again? Look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to come home hours ago, but instead, he's with his pals, drinking away all our coin. I do not know what is causing this, and I apologize. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you go and teach him a lesson, you can take your pick. Sure. Now here's someone with sense. I'd go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole place down. Don't have dragon cows then. Yeah, I'll fight him. I know I can. That one I'll redraw. I don't want to do. Yeah, perfect. We'll threaten him. Oh, that'll end well. I hear worse threats from my wife every day of the week, he scoffs. I'm sure that's true, but if all it means is I fight you, that's actually the preferred outcome. I disagree, but hey. Alright, we have to kill him specifically. God slow him down enough that he barely attacks. So now that he can't heal anybody, we can take care of the bandits. One of the skeletons took care of himself, stepping on a bomb. Works for me, and we'll be back up to full health on the next step. Return to the woman, bringing her battered husband with you. Drop him in the corner and take what you want from this rubbish. Good, I'm glad it's rubbish. What's the trader's ring do?
Hardly a
If we
unique
sell an item,
item,
we
this
get
one.
2 food.
Every half-decent trader has one to aid them on long journeys.
Every 6 kills, we get 30 health. I like this.
Our game is one of slowly unpicking the unknown and making it known, taking mystery and rendering it mundane.
So we find a casket buried in the sands. As we reach for it, a voice calls out, "Stranger, stay your hand. The casket bears the cursed serpent's mark." Every time. You cautiously break open the seal, releasing a burst of stale, dusty air, and suddenly a scorpion falls onto your arm. It stings you and falls into the sand. You lose 5 health, that's okay. Lose 10 max health, that's
Ouch.
more of what I expected. Look at all the money we get. The lonely bard, our sad lover friend. As you approach, you realize that he stinks of ale and his singing is a little too merry. He looks up as you approach. "Haven't you caused enough sorrow?" He stops to take another sip from a bottle. "Thanks to you, we escaped the town." He goes on to explain that once they were free of her father's pursuit, his beloved ditched him. "For the very first mercenary we met, if only we'd never left." He continues angrily. "Now I must beg for coin to pay for my drink. 10 gold for a song, or have you no pity for fools?" I really think you blame the wrong person for this. Oh. He begins to wail about the beauty hiding a corrupted and evil soul. You've obviously caught him in a bad mood. The cacophony lowers your morale. Draws you 1 max health pain card. I thought he only gave you blessings. I didn't know it was like a mixed bag. You're never getting money again. Surprise portal, food wagon, and a bandit attack. Nope. Let's go get cursed.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do
Yeah,
not seem
I
to have
definitely
the
saw hate.
temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
The rat men are lethal. Move and attack faster. The rats didn't need that. Alright, we've got 2 shops. That'll be cool.
Once, many came to play the game. Now, it's so few. The bored, the obsessed, the weak. Some come here merely to fill their mind with anything else but their problems, with any other issue than the thing on their mind today. Is that what you're doing now?
A little bit. By the way, I realize we're skipping a lot of cards. I'm just looking for more tokens, honestly. If they had tokens, I'd run there immediately. So, a cloaked devil appears in your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose your foe. The 6 of scales. Or redraw. Nope. 6 of scales, that's not too bad. Alright. It's not bad. Does that assume you wish to fight? I think today I shall make you fight the others instead, just for fun. Well, at least we're on a nice big platform with plenty of room. know what I was supposed to do there. Never got the option to block it. Get all our health back at the end of this. Oh. Well, not all our health back. 30. I foolishly got hit. Get 31 health back. Excellent, the devil cries. You've passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I'll kill you myself. Alright. Another crappy sword.
Great men wield great swords. Swords of myth and legend. For you, this will suffice.
Alright. We have about 200 gold. What can we spend it on? Forbidden armor. Provides excellent protection from harm, but renders the wearer immune to any healing effects. I was wondering what that did. Undead's Bane does fire damage on hits against the undead, so... and you can light all undead on fire. During combat, every hit you sustain increases your speed and weapon strength. Or, lizardmen take double damage. We're taking this. Mainly because...
A tool with a very specific but useful purpose. Not much use if you're not facing lizards, though, eh? Sorry, that struck me as funny.
Oh, man. The Clairvoyant Helm is nice, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of extreme failures, utter failures. And it only works on the basic failure cards. It doesn't seem worth it. I'd rather just slaughter our enemies with impunity. You arrive at the town of Steagle on market day. Bid half of our gold? No, we're just gonna leave. I need none of that. And a man wants a, give him 40 gold? Absolutely. You never see or hear from the shopkeeper again. He says we won't regret it. Hilarious. What do we do with Mr. Lionel here? What does he need? 20 gold, ask him what he needs, ignore him. Bread. Bread's safe, right? Considers the bread seriously before placing it carefully in his coat pocket. Satisfied. Alright. What do we need? He smacks you on the head. When you come to, you find yourself in a place you don't recognize with your blanket tucked comfortably around you. So, we get nothing. That's pretty fantastic. While crossing the ancient rope bridges of Dead Man's Gorge, you hear sounds of movement from below. An ambush. Mages and Plague. It's good to see them working together. Stuck in here. hoping that would kill him. Just for my enjoyment, like, no reason. Alright, 15 health. We always get that when we only need like 2 healing. A traveling mage. High prices in specific items, but you never know. If all dragon relics are equipped, receive 50% max health and full healing after every combat. That is amazing. Maybe we'll get it just in case. When you draw supplies, draw 2 and pick 1. Throw knives in the 8 cardinal directions, or alchemical silver. Yeah, press right bumper to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction.
Inspirational. The Silver of Dreams given material form. I am grateful that if nothing else, you have brought this to my domain.
And we get 1 more gold every encounter now.
Are your senses acute enough to detect what lies here?
I guess we'll find out. A light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Jack of Scales and Plague? Okay. I'm worried if I keep shoveling the things I don't want into the deck, I'm eventually just going to get them all the time. Just want this thing dead. There we go. I don't know if he actually got frozen or if the Hag's Raps just cursed him to such a level that he couldn't move. I'm really not going to complain either way, but 3 gold and 1 whole food. Thank you. Please, sir, may I have another? And the apprentice.
Of course, mages have their own rules. Power, mostly.
No food or teleportation spells. We know where the exit is here. We've been everywhere else. So down we go. The lizardmen become stronger as well. Okay.
The Black Deck delivers again.
I was kind of hoping we'd die a little bit sooner. For no other reason than the cards. Okay, let's ask him his troubles. He looked at our artifact and screamed, "I've always wanted that," he yells as he lunges forward. Guess we gotta fight him. Not the fight I was hoping for.
Choose from these options.
Fight him off and he runs away. Okay. Weird. close to the sea. Didn't...
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
Well, we never... Okay, so I'm just confused because we never unlocked one of the... or the next... Norwich card. I forget what it's actually called. So, I don't know how we got this. But, alright. While walking by the ocean at night, you notice that the waves are starting to crash ever more violently with a thunderous roar. Out of the white cups rushes an angry, malevolent spirit, her howling speech ringing in your ears. Another land dweller oblivious to the dangers of the sea. You do nothing to stop cruelty and violence in the ocean. Until someone claims vengeance for me, I shall wreak mine upon all who idly dwell upon the shore. Well,
More
okay,
than anything,
we get cursed.
I am proud of my array of curses.
But I have no idea what to do to stop that. Okay, the Wandering Minstrels. How about a song? Play the ballad of a mighty warrior and his untimely death at the hands of a dragon. We'll give them half of our gold. We get it back fairly quickly. You certainly have a lot of gold, one of the minstrels exclaims. Thanks, the pair tell you where to find an oracle to the old gods. And they're heading to Cadre next. Do we... Oh, okay. We don't actually get the
Goblins.
oracle.
I do love goblins.
You would.
Truly, I haven't seen their like in years. Excellent.
So we find ourselves robbed by a bunch of goblins. 3 goblins. Oh no. Well, let's fight them off before they steal our stuff. The deal with the goblins is eventually, if you don't kill them fast enough, they disappear. We seem to not have had a problem with this yet, so... There goes one. There's no one with a sword. But they don't seem to make much effort to get away. Not sure where the struggle is. Alright. That's equipped again. Alright, it all looks good.
A voyage across the ocean, or merely a trip down the river.
Alright, down we go, I guess. Across we go. Out we go. Whatever. Wow, we're getting a lot of 8s in the deck now. And finally the skeletons become more deadly.
Ah, that is one of my favorites.
I knew that was going to be a shop.
This is where it ends. Or at least, this is where the conclusion begins. As much as any game can truly end.
Does not make sense.
Your final challenge awaits you now.
Then why is this called... I don't think that's accurate. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, it's called endless mode. I assume it just goes until we die. Oh, what do they got? Ring of Peace. If we did not enter combat, we get 1 gold for every blessing we possess. We're getting gold often enough. Possibly 1 free artifact used per combat. I like our helm. I think I'd rather have like a better shield. You know what, heck, let's get the Ring of Peace.
The way of the sword becomes increasingly futile.
Oops. Wasn't really thinking about here. Have a crappy sword.
As
Now we have
pleases
2
you.
shields. Really just racking up items in case we lose them some miserable way. we should slowly but surely
Perhaps
be
you
getting
should have
more
taught
and
this
more
man
gold.
to fish, eh?
If you had given me the option, I would have.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
My foolishness. Alright, let's give food to the priest. We've got to end with this charity stuff sooner or later. Give him. I would give him 30 or more food if I had it. Our humble offering and sighs, every morsel is treasured, of course, but the children will need more sustenance to make it through the winter. I hate him. Very much. Ah, the devil appears in a puff of smoke and fixes its evil gaze upon you. Greetings, mortal. You can defeat my minions without taking a scratch. I will reward you with gold and magical trinkets. Well, of course. Excellent, the devil cries with glee. It points at you with a crooked finger, saying, let's see you prove it. You have 8 health left. I don't think this is more than a scratch's worth of health. I was right, and I didn't block that fast enough at all. Well, show us what we got.
Dead.
It's about time to end
And
anyway.
with an artifact unused.
Oh, hush.
Perhaps that might have saved you. Your weapon has powers, yet you haven't used them. And now you're dead.
Thank you for pointing out my flaws. Alright, delving into the depths of the underworld. A Hellblade. And the Underworld Totem. So we're done with that quest. There's nothing else to get from it. Maybe the Underworld Totem will, give us items when we do it, but nothing new. For winning the Blood Auction, we get a good fortune card, the Ring of Reward, and a third, more expensive Blood Auction. Hearing the latest from the Highbinder, we get the Kraken Cult. Looks like we've got a ways to go on that. The Maze of Traps. A Scavenger's Cap. Alright, that's interesting. What are you from? Ah, the Wizard's Quest. The Dark Crystal Part 2. Surrounded by lava golems, it looks like. Oh, right. The Soldier's card. Receive Soldier's Training too. Brilliant. And this is how they score it, apparently. 4,000? Maybe we can beat it sometime. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll probably do a few more of these with different classes, just to see what interesting stuff they have. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.